What up, you guys? It's Tulo here, and I'm gonna go through what happened in the 10K qualifiers because I'm sure you guys aren't very up to date because it was very late at night. So I'm gonna let you know what happened. So congrats to Beecher on winning, really good player, and congrats to Darius for making that big of a run. I personally got knocked down the Sweet 16. Some stuff happened, lost in Game 3, unfortunate, but congrats to those two guys. They fought their ass off, man. They deserve it. They got it. It was insane. Now I'm going to go through how it was big for MLB and how they need to improve. Alright, so on Saturday was the original ESL final, right? And the guys who were in charge of that need to get punched in the face, bro. Okay, so what happened? The first qualifier at the normal time at 5, I played my first 2 games. I went 2-0, right? Swept that series, best of 3, swept it. Alright, then they have an issue with seeding. Alright, whatever, it's only 2 games. I'll play another 2 games, right? They make the new seeding, go through the whole process again, and they say they have an issue with something else and they're moving it till tomorrow. So I was 4-0, man, against 2 pretty good players. I swept them both. And it's just frustrating, man, because it's just so many people played like those many games, and like the way I was feeling that day, you can't replicate. Like, you can replicate close to it, but it's just, you know, as a gamer, when you're feeling it, man. So they need to really work out that, because I don't think a lot of people are going to go back to ESL after what happened. It's a grind, 4 weeks, and then the finals, and then stuff like that happens. I don't know, man. I feel like that's unacceptable. And it was just crazy because people like your friend Kyle and Picturing Rebel, they fought for their seeding, right? They played all of the weeks for the seeding, and just not to get rewarded. Like, Picturing Rebel lost 1 game and he was like the 50th seed. Like, how does that make sense, bro? He fought for those seeds and he doesn't get rewarded. Like, it makes no sense whatsoever. It was all over the place kind of tournament. I felt I should keep you guys updated because I don't know if you guys are all on my Twitter yet. So yeah, it was crazy, man. But the 2 guys that were competing on Twitch, it was just a fun show to watch. I think the game 2 is like 16-16 or something, 17-16, something like that. But I'm glad that Beecher won. He's a good player, and I was cheering for both of them. They're both good players. I like Darius, is my boy too. So whatever happened, happened. Whoever deserved it, deserved it. But in my game, I lost in game 3. It was a close game, but I mean, playing that much, like, you never know what's gonna happen. So it happened. It's on Hall of Fame too. I would obviously prefer this to be on Legend, but you can't make that happen just because in a tournament they try to make it like equal to everybody. So I don't know if the casuals would really want Legend, and that's fine too. So yeah, I don't really blame them for that. But what needs to happen, man, next qualifiers, we need to just forget ESL. Forget that. Less qualifiers, more innings, please. Like, it was like 6 or 7 weeks of 3-inning qualifiers. Comes down to 1 day. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Just make less qualifiers, more innings. Like, that would be much more enjoyable experience. And like, how do you mess up the finals, man? You're like a video game company, and like, they book you to the finals. Like, it doesn't make any sense. There's so much money on the line, and like, it's just moving around dates, and like, a lot of people weren't able to make it. Cougs wasn't able to make it. Like, it was hard for people, man. And like, you never know. Maybe Cougs would have came close to winning, but they moved it. They like did random shit with it, and then certain people couldn't come. So if we want to grow esports, also, why isn't MLB The Show tweeting about this, man? Why are they not tweeting about this? It's like their own game growing in the esports industry, right? And they're not even tweeting about it. Like, I have no clue what they're doing. Like, it's 2 athletes going for it, and I don't know, man. It would grow. Like, it's not even for the players to just get their clout up. It's like literally like growing your game, that there's people competing for money within your game. Like, I don't know. It just seems like it would make sense for them to tweet it out. Like, I'm not even in the finals, and I just want them to tweet it out just because I want the best for the game, man. I don't know. They need to do something like that. Like, half the community, more than half the community, has no clue this is happening. I can promise you, all those guys who play Road to the Show or even Diamond Dynasty at a casual level, no clue that this ESL is happening. Happened at midnight, woke up, right? And then half of them didn't even see it. If they see it, they don't even know what it is. Like, I love how they advertise it, right? They say like New Year's Cup and all that, but like who won, right? Like the people that don't know, like inform them. It's just weird. I see it in other games that they inform them, but in this game you don't. But I really wanted to get the win, but it's all good. Everything happens for a reason, man. I'm sure this YouTube will be good for me, so we'll still be going back to regular uploads, chilling, and I'm excited to get back to doing videos with you guys, man. Let's get a few collabs in before 20, have some fun, and then when 20 comes, we're gonna go crazy. I'll see you guys later. Like and sub.